Hey there, fellow travelers and coffee lovers. Welcome to Gogoginni's travel world. Ever wondered what it's really like to sip a café au lait in Paris? Well, grab your virtual passport, because we're about to take a journey through the seasons of Parisian café culture. But here's the twist, we're not just skimming the surface. We're diving deep into the local experience, revealing the secrets that most tourists never hear about. Ready to discover the true essence of Paris, one café at a time? Let's go! The city is waking up, and so are its cafés. But here's something you might not know, spring isn't just about blooming flowers in Paris. It's also the season when cafés start setting up their terraces. Locals call it la sortie des terraces, the coming out of the terraces. It's like a citywide celebration of warmer days ahead. Now, let's talk about those iconic Parisian café chairs. You've seen them in movies, right? Well, here's a fun fact, they're actually called bistro chairs. And in spring, they're not just for sitting. Parisians have a special technique for angling these chairs to catch the first warm rays of sun. It's an art form, really. But spring in Paris isn't all sunshine and rainbows. April showers are a real thing here. And when it rains, Parisians don't run for cover. They simply move their chairs under the awning and continue their conversations. It's a testament to the resilience of café culture. As we move into summer, the café scene really heats up, literally and figuratively. The terraces are in full swing now. But here's a local tip, avoid the tourist-packed cafés on the Champs-Élysées. Instead, head to the charming streets of Le Marais or Saint-Germain-des-Prés. That's where you'll find the real Parisian café experience. Summer in Paris means longer days and later nights. Cafés transform into lively social hubs as the sun sets. You'll see groups of friends sharing plates of charcuterie and cheese. And don't be surprised if you hear heated debates about politics or art. It's all part of the Parisian café charm. Now, let's talk about a summer café tradition that tourists often miss, l'apéro. It's not just a drink before dinner. It's a social institution. From about 6 p.m., Parisians flock to café terraces for a light drink and snacks. It's the perfect time to people watch and soak in the Parisian vibe. As summer fades into autumn, the café scene takes on a cozy feel. The air gets crisp, and the leaves in the nearby parks turn golden. This is when you'll see Parisians lingering over their morning coffee a bit longer. It's like they're savoring the last bits of outdoor café life before winter. Autumn is also when you'll notice a change in the café menus. Iced coffees make way for warming drinks like chocolat chaud, hot chocolate. And if you're lucky, you might find a café serving seasonal specialties like chestnut-flavored pastries. But here's something tourists often overlook. Autumn is actually one of the best times to experience Parisian café culture. The summer crowds have thinned out, and you can really feel the local rhythm of life. As winter sets in, Parisian cafés transform once again. The terraces don't disappear completely, though. Many cafés set up heated outdoor areas, complete with cozy blankets. It's a uniquely Parisian way of defying the cold. Winter is when you'll really appreciate the warmth of Parisian café interiors. The steamy windows, the smell of coffee and pastries, the chatter of locals, it's like stepping into a different world. Here's a winter café tip that most tourists miss, look for cafés with a fumoir. It's a heated outdoor space where smokers gather. Even if you don't smoke, it's a great place to meet locals and have interesting conversations. Now, let's talk about a winter café tradition that's close to Parisian hearts, the galette des rois. In January, cafés serve this special cake to celebrate Epiphany. It's a flaky pastry filled with almond cream, and it comes with a little surprise inside. If you find a hidden charm in your slice, you're crowned king or queen for the day. Throughout the year, there's one constant in Parisian café culture, the art of people watching. It's not considered rude here. In fact, it's part of the café experience. So don't be shy, grab a seat facing the street and observe the Parisian life unfolding before you. But remember, café etiquette in Paris is a bit different from what you might be used to. Don't expect the waiter to bring your bill unless you ask for it. Parisians consider it rude to rush customers. You could sit at a café for hours with just one coffee, and no one would bat an eye. And here's a final tip that most guidebooks won't tell you, learn a few basic French phrases. Even a simple bonjour or merci can make a world of difference in your café experience. Parisians appreciate the effort, even if your accent isn't perfect. So there you have it, a year in the life of Parisian cafés. From spring's terrace revival to winter's cozy interiors, each season offers a unique flavor of Parisian life. Next time you're in the city of light, Remember these insider tips. They'll help you experience Paris like a true local, one cafe at a time. Have you ever experienced Parisian cafe culture? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this virtual tour, don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden gems of gogoginni's world travel. Until next time, au revoir et à bientôt.